Hey everyone, welcome to plotting complex numbers in the complex plane. The only real difference here is the y-axis. So x becomes your a value, the real part, and your y value now becomes the imaginary part. So it's not just going to be whole numbers or integers along here, right? That we mostly put. It's any real number, the real axis here, but it switches. It becomes the imaginary axis. So your y-axis is now imaginary. So it's not just one. It'd be like I, 2i, 3i, 4i, and whatever you want, and then down the negatives. So if I wanted to plot the point a plus bi, I would just go a units to the right. In this case, because it's, if it was positive, and bi units up. Okay, so what we want to do is just look at one example that I have for you, and we're going to plot these three vectors. Okay, so plot vector u as being 1 plus 3i, plot vector v as equaling 2 minus I, and then plot their sum all in the complex plane. Okay, so what I've gone ahead done is drawn this complex plane out for you already. Okay, so here's my complex plane. Okay, and what I want to do is I'm going to plot u here. It's a vector, so it's got magnitude, it's got length and direction. So remember, u is 1 plus 3i. So here's my real part. So I'm going to go 1 over and 3i up. 1, 2, 3. That's 3i. So I can go ahead and draw my arrow. There is vector u right there. Okay? Vector v is 2 minus I. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and go 1, 2 over, and 1 unit down. And there is vector v now. Okay? Now, to get vector u plus v, so I could say, well, u plus v equals, I'll use a different color now, 1 plus 3i plus 2 minus I. So you add the real parts and then the imaginary parts. So 1 plus 2 is 3, okay, and 3i minus I is 2i. So I could go ahead and plot this first, okay, and so here's our end result. So you can do the parallelogram method, the triangle method, but let me show you if I wanted to plot u plus v. So I could plot u, okay, and then to that I'm going to add v. So from the end of this I could go 2 over and 1 down. So I'd go 1, 2 over, and 1 down. And notice where I end up, 3 and 2i, which is what I get with their sum. So this is called either, you can do the triangle method here. So there's this, we're going to show the sum being this line right there. So this is u plus v. So there's multiple ways to get it. You can just combine them first and say 3 plus 2i is their sum. And I can go 1, 2, 3 over, 2 up, and then from the origin here, go out. And that's the sum of the two vectors. You can also do triangle method, plot the first vector, and add to that the second vector here, 2 and 1, 2 2 minus I, and get the result. So that's plotting numbers in the complex plane. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know, and we'll see you guys next time.